What's poppin', Yukmouth?
What's rocking with it, Haney?
Man, what's happening, man? I know you're a busy man. I'm glad to get you up in here, man.
Yes, sir, man. Pleasure, man, to be here, man. Thanks.
Man, as a boss, as a family man, man, I'm loving to see what your progress, man.
Thank you, man. You was there. You witnessed a lot of it.
So off top, for some people that been living in a cave and up under a rock, won't you touch down a little bit on the loonies?
Oh man, yeah, Looney's. We started the game with Drew Down, C-No Records. Um, first album after being featured on Drew Down album was the EP, which had the Condo Man on it, and then the other CD, which was our next official CD, Operation Stackola, which had the classic on it. I got 5 on it. You know what I mean, and a few other songs on there.
Platinum status?
Yeah, 5 times platinum. You know what I mean? So that thing did its thing, and then we did Lunatic Music and a couple more albums. But yeah, then I branched off and started doing me. You did?
Yeah, so I just want to touch on that because the Loonies, man, come on, man, legendary Loonies. But
shout out Numb.
Shout out to Numb.
Definitely.
Much love to Numb and the fam.
Welcome home, Numb. Matter of fact.
Welcome home, Numb. I can't wait to get you in here, Numb. You solo, and then I need y'all to come back as the Loonies too. So Numb, you know what time it is. So JJ the Baby. Man, let's talk about JJ the Baby based on a Ville Story, Part 1.
JJ the Baby.
Oh yeah, you know that old school.
Yeah, basically, man, I just had to take it back. You know what I mean? Give these youngsters a history lesson. Because a lot of people that grew up in our era don't come from our cloth. A lot of people were born in the '90s and the early 2000s. So they're young, you know what I mean? And when we was popping, they were little babies, so they never heard about us, you know what I mean? That's why you got, some of the most popular artists today, saying that they don't know what's the big deal about Tupac and they never heard of Biggie, because they was born like right after they passed, you know what I mean? So imagine what artists had just passed when you were born in the 70s, you know what I mean? Like, you can't imagine or remember their music unless your parents played it, you know what I mean? So I get where it come from, but at the end of the day, I had to give them a history lesson, you know what I mean? Just let them know that, it's serious in Oakland, you know what I mean? Like, the stuff that I touch on is real life, you know what I mean? I'm talking about real legends, in the game, you know what I mean? My family was legendary, my neighborhood, the Ville was legendary. That's why it's called based on the Ville Story. So, yeah, I was just really able to open up about my neighborhood, because on other albums I was just able to sprinkle and give you little hints and clues, but this album I just went fully in, you know what I mean? Just to give you a little, a prequel to Thugged Out the Alvelation, which today is my top selling solo album and best solo album to date. So I just wanted to take it back to that era and get the fans what they wanted, that real Yukmouth.
Man, see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So, won't you talk to me about the singles off this new CD?
We got one called Future Bright, featuring produced by the Mechanics, of course. Shout out Dot and Tweed.
Shout out to Mechanics.
Yes, they are dope as hell. Featuring Compton Menace, Mitchie Slick, and Constantine on the hook. So that's one of the singles. We redid the MCA Straight Up Menace beat. And I think we did real good with it, nice single. We'll play it tonight. We'll premiere it tonight. Another single I got, It Took a Village to Raise Me. We shooting a video tonight, man, with me and my big homies, man, G-Stack and Pool Man. They're my OGs from my neighborhood, so, I had to tap back in with them. I can't do that album without having them on it, period. So, Took a Village to Raise Me. That's another single. Then I got one called The Ghetto. That's featuring Al Pacino, TQ, and Young Noble from the Outlaws, man. That's like a street single, man. It's crazy. So, yeah, them the 3 like singles that I'm pushing on this album. And then the next album got crazy singles, man. We ain't gonna even jump into that, but this album, yeah, this is a street album. You know what I mean? Definitely. So this is street singles.
So, talk to me about some people you work with on this CD.
Man, excuse me. I had a long night. You gotta excuse me with the yawn. One of my OG homies from Rap A Lot, the legendary Big Mike from the Ghetto Boys, Lil Flip, You know, my Thug Lord partner in crime, Sibo. You know, like I said, the other people that I just named. And basically me, you know what I mean? Me just holding it down, basically, you know what I mean? And just, you know, letting people know I still got it, you know what I mean? And, you know, sometimes an album don't need a million features if you really can hold your own. You know, I think, like, a lot of people cheating, you know, when they do every song with a feature because you're only doing one verse. You know, the fans only get to hear one verse from you that whole song. They paid money to hear the whole album and they only get a verse per song.
Right.
I think that's cheating. So I try as much as possible to give them more solo songs than features. You know what I mean? And if I have features, it'd probably be 4 features, and the rest of the album just all me. You know what I mean? So I get into that, and I want to make sure the fans are satisfied because at the end of the day, fans would rather have an album with just you on it, period, and nobody else. That's what they buy in the album to hopefully hear, just only you. You know what I mean? So when you give them features and stuff, you know, it could be a good and a bad. You know what I mean? So, you know, I try to, you know, play it real cool with the features on this one.
And speaking on that, man, you know, you being a lyrical artist, and you know, right now it's not about lyrics, man. So it's real big that you bringing out this new project, and man, you didn't disappoint your fans and a lot of these newcomers, man. They like the people who don't know. They've been exposed to your lyrical content, but for the people like me and you know your millions of fans, man, you spitting them flames, man. I don't know how you keep it going, but then at the same time, I do know you cut from that cloth. We both come from that cloth, so I really got to give you props on this new album, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And you know, it's for brothers like us. You know, you can relate to it because you come from it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of brothers out there that come from it, and you know they ain't got a voice. You know what I mean? They got to just deal with the new music that don't even relate to them. So I just wanted to get through something for us. You know what I mean? People from the cloth, real cloth talk, like Jay-Z said. You know, real cloth talk for you know people to can relate to that's from our era. You know what I mean? Because a lot of things is going on in hip hop right now that just you know messing up the game, corrupting. You know what was like so sacredly held, which is the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like it's not as sacred as it used to be. You know, back in the golden era, the 80s and the 90s, like it was like a must. You had to write your own lyrics. It was a must. You had to be dope, or you couldn't get signed. You couldn't get a deal. So right now, it's like, you know, anybody could be a superstar, and not even just rappers. Like you just got the most, you know, no disrespect to the mentally ill, but you got the most mentally ill looking dudes, you know, on the internet, you know, clowning around and joking around, making a clown themselves, and they blow up and be an internet sensation overnight just from looking retarded and crazy. So, you know what I mean? It's just so much of the wrong stuff that's just blowing up, you know what I mean? That's just everybody giving attention to, and it's just crazy, you know?
Yeah, right now, what you doing, the type of person you are and the type of artist you are, we need that right now, you know? We got like you say, we got a lot of this negativity and this, I don't know what you would call it,
like
ignorance.
The more messed up or the more ignorant you are, the more you blow up, you know what I mean? Period. Right. It's like, you know, shout out 50 Tyson, shout out Welvin the Great, you know, but that shouldn't have never happened. Like, how is Welvin a celebrity?
Well, you know, they expose, you know what they do.
I'm just saying, man.
They expose our weaknesses and things, man.
What's his name?
Man, I don't know, man, but you already know, man. They exposing a lot of the weaknesses, man.
Little Tarantino, little Terrario, whatever. That was the fat dude that was dancing like.
Right.
Like they making overnight celebrities over these dudes doing YouTube skits and YouTube, you know, pranks or whatever, and they celebrities. You know, they going harder than the artists. And when it's like that, when they bigging up these guys and they got these dudes like hosting BT Awards, red carpets, and you know,
you know what they doing. You know what they doing.
I mean, giving them awards and stuff like that's like outrageous, man. It's like a real, you know, black eye to the game and the culture of hip hop, man. Period, man. If you're gonna do that, man, do that with the pop people. Don't put that up on the hip hop. You know what I mean? Umbrella.
You already know. You know what they doing. They just trying to expose
that under comedy.
They're trying to expose some negativity instead of showing strong black brothers,
right?
Mentally strong, intelligent,
right?
Street smart, or whatever it may be, or you know, they don't want to show that. They want to show weakness and they want to show, different things. But being is that, we on a different level with it, man. We're gonna bring the positivity. We gotta bring the street game. But right now it's about giving the youngsters something to grow on, man, and lacing up some of these adults that's going the wrong way. So, won't you talk to me about what you got going on in the future?
Oh, basically, man, I'm leaning on this little cannabis industry real tough. I got my vape pen company. I'm a partner, with Don Vape Pen. I got my glass company, Smoke a Lot Glass. Got the clothing company, Smoke a Lot Clothing. Got the book coming out for JJ, based on the Ville Story. Got the movie coming out. We thinking about talking to John Singleton for the director. We're getting some real serious actors and actresses in this. It's gonna be a real blockbuster movie, not just directly to Netflix or directly to DVD type of, this gonna be real big. So the future's bright for me, man. Just like that song say, man, the future's very bright, man. Got a lot of things on my table, a lot of things on the horizon. I just don't want to tell everybody everything, but that's just a short lineup right there because a lot of people be biting my moves.
Right.
All of a sudden. You know what I mean?
You tell somebody something, all of a sudden they done popped out with it.
They try to beat you to it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it happen like that too, and probably even take your idea and use the same name and everything. So sometimes I like to keep stuff under the, you know what I mean? Because to me, too many people bite my moves.
Well, man, you know what it is.
Never give me no credit. You know what I mean?
You know what it is.
Never give me no credit. They just do it. And then, they look at me, we'll be at the same event together where they did it, but, they be like, hey, what's up, man? Ooh. Like they didn't get the idea from me or nothing, like they just there. Like you wouldn't even be here if you didn't see my interview talking about how to do it, where to do it, and what to do. Oh, whoa, that's a great idea. I'm about to go do this. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man.
Well, you already know, man. They've been doing us. They've been doing that to us for years, man. And it's still continuing, man.
They steal our ideas and run with it. So I'm very cautious of how I speak.
So talk to me about that new video, man, that just dropped, man.
Oh man, that ill, man.
That ill video, man. Oh my God, was that in Vegas?
It's self-explanatory, man. Yeah. I was in Vegas, man. It definitely was ill, man. Shout out to big homie Nemo, man. I had him playing Biggie Smalls in it, man. I was out there at my little launching my Smoke a Lot Glass. So we was out there at the Champs convention. I was like, yo, just whip the cameras out, man. Let's take advantage of Vegas right quick. And let's say the highlights of living Vegas style or Dice and Lennon. So when I heard that song, I'm like, this gotta be shot in Vegas, nowhere else, period. So I was out there, I'm like, let's take advantage of it. And it came out nice, man. Very nice, man. Shout out my homie, what's the dude name, man? Ghost Guy, man.
Ghost Guy
out there in Vegas. Ghost Guy that run with a hitmaker. What hitmaker name? Young Bird. Young Bird homeboy. They the ones that pulled out the Phantom for me when out there and shit. Let us ride around the Phantom.
Shout out Young Bird and Hitmaker.
Shout out. He's called Hitmaker. So shout out Hitmaker and Ghost Guy. Well, Ghost Guy. You know what I mean? The dude who got the Phantom. Man.
Oh yeah, that was big, man. That was a good look though, man. That was a good look. That video, man. It was looking real. It was like, Elegant Thug, man. And then the lyrics, man. You was spitting them flames, man. I got so many people giving me feedback on that, man. Letting me know that they feeling you and that lyrical content, them bars are still way up, man.
Hell yeah, man. I'm just glad people fucking with it, you know what I mean? Because it could have failed, you know what I mean? People could have been like, oh, this old shit, you know what I mean? Nobody want to hear this shit. It's throwback, it's ancient, you know what I mean? Or it could get the response it's getting right now where people's like, it's a classic, it's right up there with Thugged Out, the Alvelation and shit like that. So that's why I put it out, and that's what I wanted to do. So for it to get a great response, it's lovely. I'm digging it, man. And shout out to all the fans out there still rocking with me.
So won't you tell the fans where they can download and pick up that new CD?
Go snatch the new JJ based on the Ville Story. You can get it at Spotify, iTunes. You got SmokeALotRecords.com. I mean, the list goes on and on. As far as the stores, you can get it at at Dimples, at Rasputin, at all the little moms and pop stores around the Bay Area, period, hands down. Basically, man, I mean, Google's your friend. Google me, baby. You know what I mean? They say Google. I mean, Jay-Z said Google is your friend, man. So Google me, man. It's more than just JJ based on the Ville Story gonna pop up, man. Go grab everything, man. Support the mob. Support Yukmouth, man. Definitely.
Man, so what you tell me something about tell me a story about back in the past, man, about man, you had so much success, man, from the Loonies and solo. Why don't you tell me something that tell me a little story about the town, man. You know we've been rocking from day one, man.
Good story or bad story?
Tell us a good story, man. Tell us something about this town business, man. Something about this success, man.
Oh man, I'll give you a good story, man. The good story is that rest in peace. That me, Rapper Ron, Numbskull, and the Who Riders, which is Hassan, Chop Black, and Mr. Taylor. We all went to the same junior high school, Westlake. You know what I mean? So, and that was like rap gladiator school. At lunchtime, we was going at it. So to see us all come from that rap gladiator junior high and all spread out and do something big in hip hop was huge. So that's a real good story I like to tell. You know what I mean? Because it was like, you know, we was Westlake, you know, alumni. You know what I mean? Like we was at a college or something, but everybody branched off. Rapper Ron ended up being super legendary before he, you know, passed.
Rest in peace, Rapper Ron.
You know what I mean? The Who Riders did the shot calling, Big
man,
Baller. You know,
shout out to the Who Riders.
You know what I mean?
My loved ones, man. Shout out Numb and the Who Riders, man.
And Numb doing this thing with me, you know what I mean? The Loonies. And then there's one more, there's a dude named Kevin Choice. Kev Choice, he's huge too right now on the underground scene. He'd be playing piano. He used to be our piano player and rapper. But he's huge right now. He plays for Guapale, all the people like, you know, real live band type of things with all the like singers and R&B soul singers and stuff like that. So he's out there just doing his thing, be playing for Floor Tree, everybody. So shout out Kev Choice too. So yeah, we all came from that junior high. So that's always a fun tale for me to tell. You know what I mean?
Man, that's a major history right there for the people who didn't know. Man, shout out to Who Riders again, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Rest in peace, Rapper Ron, man. The
so
king of the rap battles.
Rest in peace, Rapper Ron. So man, what's cracking, man? You finna shoot a video. You about to shoot a video this evening out here in the town.
Yeah, it took a village. You know, one of the singles you're gonna play tonight, you know, featuring the homeboy G Stack and Pool Man. Yeah, we're gonna knock that out tonight. You know what I mean? Give him another visual, man. Period. And it's just an oldie, you know, salute and tribute to my neighborhood, our neighborhood. We all from the same hood. Just shouting out, you know, the place that raised us, you know, made us who we are. You know
shout out Pooh Man, shout out G Stack, man. Them two of my personal closest friends. I grew up with them guys from youngsters, and still to this day, we still close, man. So I got so much love and respect, man, for a lot of these Oakland artists, man, because people don't know how deep it go.
Yeah.
It's, you know, we got relationships, man. Them two guys, I grew up with G Stack. I grew up with Pooh Man, Seminary, the Village, man. 5'8", man. 62nd, 72nd. So it's good. 7'1". So man, yuck, man.
A lot of history, bro. A lot of history.
It's a lot of history, man. But for the people who don't know, this is one of maybe the most underrated rappers of all time. That's what we like to say. Because if you go down south, if you go to New York, they got Yukmouth. If it ain't they top 5 and they top 10, West Coast. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. I'm glad I was able to get you in here.
Yeah, everything good as far as the lyrical thing and all that, man. I'm blessed, you know what I mean? Like I said, I came from that gladiator school, you know what I mean, period, with them dudes was killing it at lunchtime, you know what I mean? So combination of being locked up around another gladiator school when I was in camp, you know, shout out Demo from Get Low Get Low Posse.
Shout out Demo.
Demo was in camp, ripping heads off. You know what I mean? Scary X was in juvenile.
Scary X,
ripping heads off. You know what
man.
I mean? So
legends
like that in jail, man. Make you sharpen up your knife. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of influence that made Yukmouth who he is today, the lyrical Yukmouth. You know what I mean? Not just the dude who just rhymes. Anybody can rhyme. You know what I mean? But if you to put them puzzles together, you know what I mean, and still paint the picture with a million-piece puzzle. You know what I mean? It's still able to put it together and paint the picture is dope. You know what I mean? That's a good thing about doing music.
If people don't understand, man, that don't come from just. That's really intelligent. That's really an intelligent brother. People don't understand that when even the most street brothers, when y'all hear that lyrical content, that's letting you know that that's a lot of intelligence, man. That's smart. That comes from our ancestors and our mother, fathers, and grandparents, man. That's where we get all this talent from, man. And it's nothing but a blessing to see all my people and myself just being successful, man. Because I love to give props, man, to the people who's gone, man. Because I already know where we get it from, man. Rest in peace, my dad, the realest man I ever knew. He taught me to look every man in the eye and give him respect. You feel me? And that's one thing that I do. And I got you up in here, man. So won't you tell me one of your favorite singles off the new album?
Oh man, shoot. Gotta be I like 1989.
1989?
I like 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
6 in the morning. I like the Ghetto Ill. This is so many. I like the bass on this. I like them all, man. When you do music, if you pick a song to be on your album, you obviously like it. You know what I mean? It ain't like you're just gonna pick an album filler. Well, that's not me. I don't pick album fillers.
Right.
If it's on my album, I like it. You know what I mean? It might not be as hot as every other song because each song has its own pocket. You know what I mean? So it might be in that pocket, but I still like the music. So with that being said, I like all my stuff. You know what I mean? Period. So but the favorite that stands out is probably Future Bright, I think. With Compton Menace. Yeah, that stands
Compton
out.
Menace.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Compton Menace, man. Yeah, a lot of people been talking about that single too.
That's 40 favorite. He 40, he love that one. So 40 like it, I like it.
Shout out to 40. Oh my God, 40. I gotta get you in here, man. Speaking of 40, I always kind of put you and 40 in the same category because you two are like the most lyrical. Well, I might be a little biased, two of my favorite. But what it is, I always wonder, how do you and 40, man, I mean, these people come in the game and they can't spit lyrics after a year or two, man. I've been rocking with y'all for some years, man, and I can't pick one album or one single y'all wasn't flaming in, man. And I gotta give props. to Yukmouth and 40, man. Cause
40 crazy.
Man,
40
them lyrics, man. Can't nobody touch 40. Can't nobody touch Yuck. I'ma just leave it at that, man. But no disrespect.
Man, no
disrespect to man. We got so much talent in the town, man. And in the Bay Area.
At the end of the day, man, I'm one of many. You know what I mean? It's a lot. We're one of many. Me and 40. It's so many, like you said, there's so many talented people out here with gas, man. Like I said, we missing one of the best ones, Rap and Rhyme.
Rest in peace, Rap and Rhyme.
A couple other the best ones, Mac Dre.
Rest in peace, Mac Dre, man.
You know what I mean? We missing some of the dopest that come from here. So at the end of the day, it's so many. I'm just one of many. You know what I mean? There's so much raw talent that comes from the Bay Area. I'm just proud to be a part of it.
You know what? That's what makes you so great, because you also humble. That's what people don't understand, man. That's what makes 40, Yuck, and so many others so raw, because on top of all that talent and that gas, they always stay humble and give other people props. Definitely. And that's what I love. That's what I love, man.
I mean, you gotta stay solid, man. Be solid with yourself and be solid with your fan base. you can't. Everybody, of course, gonna think they're the best rapper, think their music the best or whatever. You're supposed to.
You gotta think you the best.
But you can't act like that. You can't be cocky like that because at the end of the day, you know, it's not a good look. You know what I mean? Period. It's like you burning bridges basically because you're so cocky. You know what I mean? You're not showing no love. You know what I mean? So I always show love because I want love back. You know what I mean? I give out good energy so I can receive good energy. You throw out negative energy, you're gonna get that back. So it's called karma. You know what I mean? So I want nothing but good karma coming back to me. Period.
So is anything else that you want to let everybody know? You going on tour anytime soon?
Yeah, right now I'm on this JJ based on the Ville Story tour. Our next date, we're gonna be in Portland this weekend on the 20th. 24th. On the 26th, we back in LA. The 1st, I'm in Austin, Texas. The 22nd, we in LA at the Crest Groove with Ashanti, Ja Rule, Bone Thugs and Harmony, DJ Quick, everybody. It's a super big concert. I think we're gonna be, it's so much lined up, man. So much on the schedule that I ain't even remember, man. I smoke too much weed, man. Shout out to my growers. But smoke too much dope, man. But yeah, man. JJ based on the Ville Story. Just check the website, smokelightrecords.com, and I give you all the latest dates and where to check me out at.
Right. That's big. So, yeah, you gonna be doing any touring in the Bay Area?
We did that the first wing, you know what I mean? But like I said, man, you know, more and more dates are getting added, you know what I mean, period. So, we'll see, you know what I mean? We'll definitely see. But I just did like, I think I did like Vegas like 3 or 4 times in a row. I think I just did Sacramento like 8 times in a row. Oakland, the agenda.
They keep calling.
Yeah, the agenda like 2 months in a row.
They
like
keep calling.
Back to back. So I think I played the Bay Area out a little. I'm gonna give it a little break. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then make them like, you know what I mean? Want me? Like I'd have been here like back to back. Like Drake album coming on twice, back to back.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna give Oakland a little break.
Okay. It's all good, man. We don't get tired, man. Come on back, man. We don't see you enough, man. You know what it is. But now you got the formula. The formula.
That's right, my G. Well, yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate the love, man. I'm proud of you, man. To see you just do your own thing, man. You got the radio station going. That's a great look, man. Because you can help brothers out like me. You know, brothers like Drew Down. You know, you got so many brothers that's in the game that you know, man. So there's a great outlet, a great reach for all of us, man. So congratulations, man. G.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. You know, Didi, come on through, man. You know, I'm gonna bring the up, man. I'm bringing you up next, Double. Come on, man. Hit me, man. When you out this way, man, call me, man.
That part. Numb too.
Numb. When you on out here, hit me up, Numb. You know, y'all hit me, man. You know, the whole team, the whole mob, the whole Bay Area, man. You know, I'm gonna y'all got a platform here. That's what LH Hip Hop Radio is for the people who, you know, I had to make a platform for my people, man. You know, because basically, you know, saw a lot of rap shows and this and that and the other, man. But LH Hip Hop Radio is really youth empowerment, and you know, I gotta support my people, man. That's what I'm all about. I appreciate you coming through. And anytime you in the Bay, you in the town, come through LH Hip Hop Radio, man. And if you're not in the town, call me, man. We'll do radio interview. I just whatever you got going on, man. I'm gonna always support it. Support whatever you got going on with the whole team, with the whole mob, because that's what we do, man.
Man, when I do this, when I drop this part 2, I'll be back up here, man. So. You know what I mean? Just to get the fans that part 2 to premiere some hot songs, you know what I mean, off the part 2, and, you know, let people get a sneak preview of what part 2 gonna be. You know, probably like the weekend before it drop, you know what I mean, and really make it special. So we'll be back, you know what I mean? Good looking though, appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody at KPRI, you know what I mean, radio. We on, you there.
All right, well, you know. We had Yukmouth up in here, and he gotta go get ready to shoot this video. As a matter of fact, I need to get out of here because I gotta get to that video too. So from Yukmouth, Lee Haney and GS, the whole KPR1, TP and G, Family, we out.
Yada.